going on, guys? Today I want to talk about month 10 of being a new dad. So welcome. If this is your first time joining me, my name is John, and this is a channel for new fathers in the first 5 years of fatherhood. So welcome. I've been doing a kind of what to expect every single month, and this is from a little bit from this book right here, The New Father's Guide, or The New Father, etc. by Armin Brott. I'm also peppering in a little bit of personal experience. So today is Zoe's, she's taking a nap. It is her, she's 10 and a half months, almost 11. I've been, I wouldn't say struggling, but I've been experiencing a lot of, and I don't even know what the right word is, but a lot of like what's in it for me. Experiences or feelings, a lot of like, outpouring and not getting anything back kind of thing. And I want to kind of prevent this from being a vent sesh. And I want to try to make it as productive as possible. So hopefully, we'll get something out of this together. So long story short, life is, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Life is pretty, it's tough, and sure, this is a first world problem. Everybody has, there are definitely worst, conditions that I could be in. So, but hey, first world problems are still problems. And, I don't want to minimize, the things I'm going through, and I don't think you should minimize the feelings you're going through. But overall, I guess if I were to headline this one, it would be feeling suffocated a little bit, feeling smothered just by life, and it's no one's fault. It's not my fault. It's not my wife's fault. It's not the baby's fault. It's just life right now, and there's a lot of acceptance to be had for me. So I'll give you some examples. So the first one is, before I had kids, we used to get out in nature a lot. So on the weekends, we used to go hiking, we used to go to the beach, etc. And obviously with kids, it's just logistics wise, right? It's, with 2 kids now, it's hard to get the naps aligned. If we want to get out to the beach, it's, 45 minutes each way. So there's some planning there, and all the logistics of bringing their stuff, etc. So we don't get out in nature enough. And why is this important? Well, it might not be important for you if you're listening from NYC or San Francisco or whatever city. But for us, for me, it's important because that's where I can breathe. Take slow breaths. That's where I connect to a higher universe, I guess. Not to make it too weird and awkward, but that's just where I kind of let myself go a little bit. And so without that outlet, emotions and stress and anxiety starts building up within me, and I have no healthy way to let it go. This, I can do 2 things. One, I could say, hey, you know what? I need to talk to everybody. Hey, wifey. Hey, kids. I need to go to the mountains, which is like, I guess our mountains is, 15, 20 minutes away. I'm just going to go for a bit and I'll be back. Or I can drag them along. I guess those are 2 options. Or the other option is, just to become mentally stronger, have more grit. What I mean by that is, like, I can go outside on this balcony right here and just close my eyes and meditate and just use the power of meditation and imagination, I guess, to put myself in the mountains and take deep breaths there. There's plenty of oxygen here as well. Just some tools that I've discovered for myself that, I've been doing this past couple of weeks, has been really, really helpful. So, the other day I was going out for a walk. I had both kids in the stroller, and, it was a neighborhood. I was on a sidewalk. There were houses, and there were like, a couple trees here and there, but I just closed my eyes and envisioned that I was in the jungle and had a bunch of trees and stuff, and, took deep breaths, and it was very meditative, very relaxing, it was what I needed to let my anxiety go. So that's kind of one example of, feeling suffocated here in suburbia, and, just feeling the need to like get away. I don't know if you have that feeling. 'Cause it is hard. I mean, it's the same thing every day. It's like you wake up, get the kids out to school, get to work, come home, dinner, dishes, put them to sleep, and then you're beat, and it's hard to just neglect what you need, and neglect, me time or you time. So the other thing that falls in this bucket is exercise, right? Before marriage, went to play basketball a lot, went to the gym, etc., went on hikes. Same thing, no time after kids. But again, I can throw the kid on the bike. We have one of those bicycles with the kid seat in the front, which is what I've been doing. It's been super valuable for me, to just get outside. Again, there's a trail and there's like a little creek, so I get the benefits of nature and, just relaxing, unwinding, coupled with exercise. So something I can do. I can also, I don't want to necessarily go out for a jog every single day, and I don't need to lift weights because, like, what am I trying to, I just don't need that. What I do need, though, is the benefits from exercise, the endorphin rush. And so I can get that by walking, exercising, walking, biking, jogging, sometimes even. And I could just do push-ups here at home. There's just a bunch of options. I was just being very limiting to myself. So anyways, hope that can kind of spur some ideas. And then the other thing too is, this falls in the same thing, meal prepping, not eating healthy. Like, so easy for me to like blame my situation and blame my kids. Like when I'm at work and I have no lunch, like I have a McDonald's right across the street. I have cup noodles in the snack cabinet. And I, when I eat it, like sometimes I'll blame like whatever, my life or whatever, cause like, oh, I have no time to cook. But again, I instead of going to McDonald's, go to Trader Joe's and get a to-go salad. I can meal prep the night before. So anyways, a lot of things that like feel suffocating because of my life stage right now. There are ways around it. If you would have talked to me 2-3 weeks ago, I would have been very like in a dark, negative space, but luckily, for whatever reason, I've been trying to just reflect a lot, and I came up with these tools that I can use to stay healthy. Wifey and 3-year-old just got home. I don't know if you could hear the garage, so I guess I'll close it out there. Just know that in month 10, it's hard in terms of logistics and life stage, but there's also this feeling of like awesomeness, like your identity as a dad, and no one can take that away from you. Making a to-do or a gratefulness list every day, or just every time your kid or your baby smiles, like it's because of the hard work you put in. So it's not like this tit for tat, like I do the dishes and then I get some sort of satisfaction from it. It's like, a bunch of little things that happen throughout playtime. They all happen because you contributed to the team. Have date nights with your wife. But anyways, they're going to come in. So thanks for watching. This has been John of New Dads, channel for first-time fathers, and anybody with a soft spot for new dads. So if you're into that kind of content, consider subscribing. Be good to yourself. Make it a great day. Catch you on the next one.